All right, let's get into it. Ooh, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him.
Cultural containment, sucker.
You know what time it is.
Big face beats. You're savage, huh?
I try to tell them, let the horns go. Look, okay, the Rec Boys got the latch and key locked in. Murdered the podcast game, but the glove don't fit like Cochran. 7 p.m. on hump day, it's showtime. DJ Rec Boy shot and Mr. Catch Rec, it's go time, huh? We're the independent, the legendary, chop it up. Exec to the game and producers who locked it up. Take the listeners on a crusade. New Mexico and Canada, from New York to Guadalupe. Never knew them Rec Boys on top, Donald Trump toupee. Cross the rest of these podcasts out like a pair of kick shoelace. Throw rappers around like airlines do to your suitcase. And leave the internet in a fiasco, no loot pay. We tryna school you, not fool you. It's either car wreck or REC, check the YouTube. We live there, can't hide there. Record from 2 states, but it's one mic, one love like Nas said. They asking what you thinking. Hit you with the whole kitchen, let it sink in. You might miss the best show on the net if you blinking. Big Face did it again, I don't care who go next. Always in the studio with the Rec Boys, we talk best.
Boy, Black Steel, the Nappy, in the studio live with the Rec Boys. What it do? Light a match up.
This is Ron Record in the studio with the Rec Boys. Rec Boys Shard, my man, Mr. Catch Rec.
I'm Lil D, and I'm in the studio with the Rec Boys. You know the vibe. Man, it's your boy Arson, the Heat Makers in the building. I'm chilling with the Rec Boys. You already know what it is, man. Heat Makers crack me.
Studio, this is your boy Cool Rock Ski, the legendary Disco 3 Fat Boys MCs from the East New York, Brooklyn. And I'm in the studio with the Rec Boys. You know what it is.
One time for your mind, 2 times for your soul. It's your man Shizzle with a wizard when you right here in the studio with the Rec Boys. Y'all already know what it is.
In the studio. Containment, sucker.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
In the studio with the Rec Boys.
What's shaking, my peoples? You already know what it is. DJ Rec Boy Shad.
Mr. Catch Rec.
We are the Rec Boys. Happy hump day. What's shaking? How you feeling? Hope you guys are ready for a dope and exciting show. What's shaking, homie? How you feeling?
Oh, bro, you already know, bro. Blessed. Glad to be back. Excited. I ain't even gonna front. I'm excited about the next show.
Right. Really?
Yeah. You know, it's not, man, it's not too many artists I get excited about these days. Pause. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, okay. But anyway, before we get into that, what's good with you? How's everything with you?
I'm chilling, man. Being easy. Had a good week. It's raining like crazy in New York, especially. Well, I guess it's all up along the East Coast. But,
yeah, it's raining out here too. Yeah.
Some people lost some power and shit. Shout out to Aaron. Aaron is in the house. Shout out to Aaron Boogie. Congratulations, Aaron.
Yes,
she won an award.
They out there working.
Yeah, no, she's putting in that work. I actually voted. They have this thing on Facebook.
Oh,
and, yeah, we voted. So make sure you guys tap in, check out Aaron Boogie, her page. All the voting information is there. Hit the link. It only took about, I'm gonna say, like 30 seconds. So, you know, go ahead, you know, and go vote. You know, shout out to Aaron Boogie in the field with Lady D. Monday nights. So that's dope. So other than that, wait, let me think. Easter. We had Easter, right?
Yeah.
It just passed. How was your Easter?
It was good, man. Spending with the family and shit, just chilling. Relaxing.
I know that was a dope family photo, man. Shout out to everybody in the Rodriguez family that was in the picture. Shout out to the big Cuzzo. I seen Cuzzo came down, huh?
Yeah. Cuzzo came out here. He was chilling. It was dope.
Nah, that's
supposed to get up Friday. But yeah, no, it was definitely dope. But tonight, Sean, I ain't even gonna front. So I'm scrolling through Instagram, probably, I don't know, a couple months back and shit, right? Big Face, salute to Big Face. Everybody don't know, go download the intros out now, all major streaming platforms. Salute to Big Face for that. But so I'm scrolling through Instagram, and I come across Big Face Shit hit his story, and I come across this guy that we have on the show here tonight, right? And I'm like, yo, damn, he's spitting some shit. Okay, like, let me go to his page. Go to his page. Start, now you get into that little tunnel, I like to call it. Right now I'm clicking, and I'm listening, and I'm like, yo, this kid rap. Keep clicking, keep clicking. Oh, this kid rap. Okay. So now I'm getting intrigued. Go back to the bio. I see Polk County, Florida. Guess what? That's where I'm at.
Nice.
Right? So I'm like, yo,
he's right there.
Yeah, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I've been out here 9 years. I've never heard nobody rap like this out here. And I'm not being funny. I just haven't heard it. There might be. I don't know. I just haven't heard it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm not even going to play no games. We got the homie Florida, Lakeland, Florida, Jules.
Yo, what's up,
What's
fellas?
shaking, homie? How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. Appreciate you guys having me on, man. I appreciate that.
Nah, thanks for being on, man. Real quick, we gotta do the intro. You gotta let everybody know who don't know who you are, and why you are in the studio with the RecBoys.
Oh, for sure. I go by the name of Jules. I'm from Lakeland, Florida. Yeah, I've been doing music for a while. And just like Catch Rex said, he saw some of my stuff on Instagram and just kind of checked it out, and he reached out to me, and I'm here now. So again, I appreciate you guys for reaching out. I'm blessed to be able to get onto you guys' platform and speak a little bit about the music.
Nice. So you're originally from Florida?
Yep.
Yeah, that was the same shit I asked them. I ain't even gonna lie, man.
Yeah.
For real.
I get that a lot. A lot of people feel like I'm from up north, from New York. For whatever reason, I seem to mesh or click well with a lot of New Yorkers. So a lot of times people meet me, they feel like I'm from up north, but no, I'm from Lakeland, Florida.
Got you.
That's crazy.
Yo, before Chris jumps in, because I know Chris got a whole bunch of things to ask you. I'm more on the social side and the weirdo shit, but no Diddy. We're not gonna get that weird. No Diddy. But how is the interaction with New Yorkers and you?
Like, it's always been good.
Nice.
Yeah. What you was gonna say?
No. Because I mean, when New Yorkers are everywhere, especially Brooklyn cats, they find there's always a Brooklyn cat somewhere. So I wanted to know, how is it? Like, there was any, how do you feel about New Yorkers?
Oh man, I've always seemed to vibe with them. Everyone, I've seemed to run into them a lot. A lot of times where I've either worked with them or just go to school with them or whatever the case may be. But every time I've ran into someone from New York, we've always vibed. They've always felt like I was from there. And we've always kicked it off cool. So I've never had any issues with that. I vibe with New York. But yeah, I mean, it's always been love.
Nice. All right, cool.
So with your style, and obviously the people are going to be able to hear it later on in the show, in our segment we like to call Rec or Rec. We're going to play DJ RecBoy Shy going to play two of your joints. Where would you say you get your style from? Because, like, again, you don't rap like somebody from Florida. What I mean by that is I don't hear, there's not too much auto-tune, too much reverb. It's straight, it's bars, it's substance, it's topics. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where do you get that from?
Well, when I was younger, the people who taught me how to rap, they were kind of from it was a blend. It was a few people who were from up north or spent a lot of time from up north. And the crew that kind of taught me how to rap, they were really big into they were just really big in lyricists. So when I first started rapping, I was listening to a lot of like Method Man, Nas, and that's really who I tried to start, try to pattern my rap style off of Nas. I used to go and like write out his lyrics, recite them, study them, and everything like that. So some of the influences early was Nas, Method Man, and then it slowly switched over to Jay, and just kind of those kind of guys. So that's probably why I sound and rap the way that I do. Just kind of the people that I grew up with and taught me how to rap. If you didn't have the bars, you couldn't get on any songs back in the day. So they always pushed me to push my pen and make sure that it was sharp. And so I just kind of learned that skill set, and it's kind of just trickled into the sound of my music now.
When did you start to rap?
Oh man, I think the first bars I ever wrote was in '98. So I was like 10. Yeah, so 98. It was off of Hard Knock Life, Volume 2, Money Ain't a Thing. I took the hook and I switched the words around and I kind of wrote my own words, but it had the same kind of scheme and pattern and flow to it. And those are kind of the first bars that I ever wrote. And then I got into it like seriously in like 2001. So that's when I probably really started going. That's when I started trying to learn how to rap and trying to learn how to really put bars together and songs together.
Gotcha. Who from Florida do you like?
Oh,
or who was an influence? Who's your biggest influence from Florida?
From Florida, I used to be a real big Ross fan. Not that I'm not a fan of him now, but I used to really fool with Ross. Used to have all the albums. I mean, listen, I know I don't rap, I guess, quote unquote, from Florida. I understand, what you mean by that, but I listened to a lot of like Trick Daddy and stuff like that growing up. So those they were major. The whole slip and slide, things like that. So I say those are probably the biggest ones. I know I'm forgetting a bunch, but a lot of the music that I listened to was up north, but I did listen to a lot of down south stuff as well. But your typical down south music that was out during that time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's crazy because when I be out here hanging out, right, and I be letting people listen to like, because we make music as well, then they start playing me their music and they play me the Chop the Screw and all this, and I'm like, yo, like I like it. Don't get me wrong, but like, damn, I can't understand a lot of it because it's too much. It's too much on it. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of reverb, auto tune, whatever have you. And I'm like, damn it got a nice little pop, but I like to hear. You know what I mean? I'm trying to decipher what you're saying in your raps. You know what I mean? Or trying to relate to it. You know what I mean? So when you writing, are you writing just like, because you got one track, the I4, what is it? I4 Flows?
I4 Flows, yeah.
You got that, like when you pen in that, is because again that's a track to where it's specific to what you're saying, like, you know what I mean, it's something behind it, you know what I mean, when you pen in that, that's the goal for that when you writing that.
Yeah, I mean, what I try to do to the best of my ability is try to blend the two. So obviously I'm really big into bars. I really pay attention to the things that I write and say in records. So I try to make sure that I deliver that and I try to deliver some type of message. But at the same time, I'm from the South, it's two different feelings. There's people who want to listen to the bars and nothing wrong with that. I'm the same, I enjoy that as well. But then there's also the music that's just for a vibe, it's just something that feels good. You can ride to and you can kind of just listen to and not do too much heavy listening to the words, but it's just trying to catch a feeling. So I try to merge the two of those. I try to make sure that it's not too overly, lyrical miracle. I try to make sure I still, give the bars, and I try to make sure that it still feels fun. So that's usually my goal when I get into the studio. I try to make sure I can do those two on the records. Sometimes it leans a little bit more heavy to bars when there's certain records where it's just, hey, I'm just here to give you the bars. And then there's some records that's just more fun, but for the most part, in my catalog, I try to mix the two.
Quick question. Florida is known for a lot of like booty music, club music. How do you get the gigs? Like, because a lot of times in the club, nobody wants to hear bars. They want to hear, you get what I'm saying? So how do you balance that out? Like, is it hard?
I mean, it can be sometimes, but there are places that do respect bars. So I know to the mainstream, to the masses, and I know Catch Rec was saying too. I know it's a lot of music that it has a certain Southern sound. So I know exactly what you're talking about. So I'm not denying that at all. But there are places, here that do respect bars. There are lyricists here, that do, who rap like, the guys that you may love maybe from other places. So they're still here and there's still places for them. There's still settings for them. You can go to open mics and different little music venues and things like that. We got Ayo, the producer from Orlando. He produces for a lot of people. He throws different events as well. And in those events, they respect the bars, they respect the lyricism. So there's places that's here. you know, the club scene is probably not the area for it, like you said, but there are avenues to be able to find the demographic or the people that you are intending to reach.
Got you.
So I wanted to ask you this too, because on your Instagram as well, like you're very active, like you understand social media, right? You got like 20 of you back there helping you post all this music, and how much music do you have recorded? Because I tell artists all the time, yo, it's about putting out content, and you're putting out content to where I don't know if you're recording full songs or you're just doing those 8 to whatever, however many bars you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Is there people helping you with this? If not, salute to you, because you be going crazy.
Well, I be remiss to shout out my girl. She helps a lot. She helps me film a lot of the things. She sits down. She, you know, thinks about different shots that we could do. So she helps a lot in that. So she helps film and helps kind of plan a lot of the stuff. But outside of her, no, it's just me and her, and we just kind of just guerrilla style. We go, you know, find locations, shoot the shot. And then when we first started off, we were filming the entire song. So I would find the song, and if that song has 3 verses, I'll say, okay, I'm gonna rap every verse in this song, and we'll chop up each one, and that would be 3 videos. And so I went through my entire catalog doing that. Because at first I was, you know, not gonna lie, I was fighting the whole content thing because, you know, I enjoy making the music. Making the content is a whole different beast and a whole different animal that you got to learn and perfect. And so it took me a while to finally get on the train of, hey, you know, you got to really push this content. So when we first started, we were really just taking my entire catalog, and we were just taking every verse from every song, and we were just going to record every verse, and then we just chopped it up, and that equated to like over 100 and something videos. And then we just, you know, made some other videos also to pair with that. So, but yeah, to answer your question, man, it's just us two really, and we're just filming everything ourselves.
That's dope. That's a lot of hard work. That's a lot of hard work.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Real quick, let's shout out some of the people that's in the chat. We got Tea Time with Bunky, we got Loki Wapter, we got Francis, Esperanza, DJ Big Tav, Aaron Boogie, Magda, and shout out to everybody else that's tuned in who didn't say what's up to us. Say what's up to us. Let us know where you coming from. We coming from Florida, New York. Heavy in the studio with the RecBoys. All right, so now check this out, right? Why rap?
I would say, why not?
Good answer.
You know?
Great fucking answer.
Yeah.
No. Great answer.
Yeah, but I mean, to elaborate, to give you a little bit more, I've always been big into the arts. To be honest, I have, whether it's music, whether it's film, whether it's drawing or illustration, I've always really been into it. My dad was a really, really big music head, so you know, he had his vinyls. He would play them throughout the house when I was young. We would go on car rides. He would always play old school music from Earth, Wind and Fire, Marvin Gaye, Prince, Otis Redding, you know, Lenny Williams, all the legends. So he was just really big into it, and he would always teach me things about music. You know, he would be pointing out instruments, and you know, he'd be like, "Hey, do you hear that bass line? Do you hear this?" and stuff like that. So it kind of made my ear, you know, perk up a little bit to music at a very young age. And so just his passion just kind of rubbed off on me. And I've always just been someone as well that's been like a creative. When I was young, I used to always just try to create things. I don't know why, but my mind and my imagination just ran to that as a kid. So I will always be trying to build my own things, or, you know, I was big into comic books. I was trying to write my own comic books or trying to write my own movie scripts. And so whenever I met the guys that I was telling you about earlier, when I was younger, when I met them, I met them through my brother. My brother, I'm the youngest, so I have an older brother, and they were his friends. And so they came around the house and they were making music. And because I was already had that creative spirit and they were making music, I just, you know, and I love music also, it was like the perfect pair. And I was like, wow, okay, you can actually create your own music. And they would come and play their records and things like that. So I just thought that was super dope. So I just kind of jumped into it and just fell in love with it and been running with it ever since.
So do you produce as well, or just strictly artists? You produce as well?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't want to take credit for everything. You know, I always try to give people credit to where, you know, it's due and who helped out. But a lot of the stuff that you hear from me, I produced it. A good majority of it, I would say.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of fucking work, man. He's
Yeah.
shooting and editing
So
his own videos.
yeah,
He's
you
producing
recording
his own
yourself too?
beats.
Yep, got my own studio.
Mix and master. God.
No, I don't. I don't want to. I don't. Well, I would say I do I don't want to take too much credit. I light mix, you know, just kind of prepping the record.
Sure the vocals is right. Long as the vocals is right, you can sit them out. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I just try to prep it, try to make sure that, hey, the volumes is here, kind of thing. You know, give my engineer, which his name is Made. Shout out to Made. He's been rocking with me since like 2014. He mixes and masters everything that I do. But I just try to prepare the track before I send it to him so he can at least get the vision of what I'm going for. But I don't want to take too much credit for mixing. It's really it's him.
It's less work too. And that was the next question was, because if you're doing all that, then you obviously as an artist know your sound, right? You know what I mean? And a lot of artists don't. And that's one thing I get from your records, whether either you're trying to give us something like I4 flows to where, you know, you didn't let up on the bars in that song either, you know what I mean? Right. But you made it fun as well, to where you got your joints where you're just going in. It may, you know what I mean? It's a lot of, I'm sitting back like, yo, wow. I'm really amazed now actually talking to you, and you tell me you're doing this with a couple people. And a lot of guys don't have the stamina or the heart to do that. By now they would have been like, yo, listen, I'm good. I'm gonna retire. And I'm like, how you gonna retire? You ain't even make a check from this yet. Like, it ain't. Right. So what's the goal for you though? Is the goal to get signed or stay independent and keep pushing?
I'm not opposed to being signed, to be honest with you. It just has to make sense. I mean, you know, you do music, and a lot of times these situations or these contracts are obviously going to be in the favor for the label. And so, you know, if that presented itself, I will entertain it, but it has to make sense for me. I already do so much, you know, like we just discussed. You know, I write all my music, I produce a majority of it, I record, you know, I'm dabbling in and lightly in the mixing, I shoot the videos, I come up with all the marketing plans, the artwork that you see, I'm creating all the artwork, you know, I'm doing all this stuff. So I already have the skills and ability to do a lot of the things. So for me to just give up a huge percentage of the master to them, when I feel like a lot of it I can do, because at the end of the day, they operate kind of like a bank, you know, and they provide resources. So it would have to make sense for me to give up a portion of what I own, or what I would, you know, if that came about, I would try to get in a situation where I'm not giving up, you know, too much, but obviously you got to come in with leverage in order for that to work out. So but I mean, to answer the question directly, I'm not opposed to it. My ideal in my mind, I would love to stay independent. That would be, you know, great. But, you know, you never know what will happen. So I'm open to anything that comes. It just got to make sense.
Right. It's crazy because as I watch your social media, I automatically think of Jonah Lucas. You know what I mean? Because that's his plight to success. He found out how to manipulate. It was actually Facebook for him first. You know what I mean? So when he started going viral and started going crazy, he was actually learning the algorithm and how it was working for him. And actually, he just did an interview where he actually was talking about it, where he was with Shy Money wanted to be his manager or some shit like that via somebody hitting him up through Facebook and all that. But he realized that Shy Money's ways of how they used to work records and do things wasn't where he was trying to go, because he was already doing the social media thing. You know what I mean? And I kind of see you in that light in what you're doing on Instagram. Because it was just him and somebody else, him and his man. His man just happened to have a marketing company. Like, check out that interview. It was kind of crazy. His man talked a little too much during the interview for me. I wish it would have been more Jonah telling his story. But I see you in that. You know what I mean? So I guess what I'm trying to say is try to find, are there the people around you who are willing to help, and you're that guy who's just so protective of your work to where you're not letting people help you, or is you just haven't found the right people to work with?
No, I think it's more of the latter. There are, you know, the people who are helping, they're great in their roles, and I appreciate them, and I couldn't do it without them. and I do work with certain producers and things like that. But when it comes to like, I have a videographer that shoots my music videos. His name is Mid Kid. He's phenomenal. So I do have people in certain places that does help out with things that I just don't have the skill set for, at least to that level. But no,
Sound like the
I'm
time. It sound like the time to do it. My bad.
yeah. I mean, I'm down. I'm down for
Yeah.
help, man. I'm never opposed to help. If someone can come and help, then I'm cool with it. But I think I haven't built out a full team where they're just like, hey, our only focus is you, and we're only helping you. I haven't gotten to that point yet. So hopefully, I do at some point. It is a lot of work, but that time will come.
Yeah. It's crazy because in this day and age, and shout to tell you too, we come across a lot of artists who are dope. You know what I mean? And when we start talking to them, and they're like, "Yo, I do everything," and we're like, "Yo, that's dope," because you gotta understand before you can have somebody do it for you, right? But at some point, you gotta because you gotta get out there. You gotta start moving, and you gotta give something. Like when I tell people, "Yo, you're gonna have to give something up in order to get to the next step," they automatically think, "Oh, is there Illuminati out?" No, it's because there's not enough time. And if your day's already packed with what you're doing, and now you got to do something else, you got to let one of those go.
Yeah, I trust me. I know exactly what you're talking about. I have those long conversations with my girl all the time, and we talk about that. Like, one thing that I feel like it's a tough space with artists because in this day and age, you really have to push the content. And there's a lot of things it's a lot of roles that the artist has to take on that they didn't have to take on before. And, you never want to sound like the person that's complaining. You never want to sound like the person complaining. But in all honesty, it is a lot of stuff that the artist has to do now. And which is fine. I'm willing to take on that task. But it is a lot of roles that we have to play now. And so I think what people don't understand is what you said, like, you know, people have day jobs, it's like people have other things that they have to do. They have a full life, and then at the same time, there's so many hours that you got to put into not only shooting all the content, editing down. I'm editing the content. I'm doing all the stuff, I'm doing all that on my own. So shooting it, editing it, creating all the ideas, or running over here, filming this thing. But not only I got to do that, but then I got to also write the music. I got to produce the music. I got to record myself. So it's a lot of things, and I think that a lot of times the audience, or the people who are listening, don't know how much goes into it. So I completely understand what you mean. Like, yeah, it's the more that you can get, the more help that you can get, the better. Because it just takes a lot of ease and a lot of stress off of, or a lot of just rolls off your plate, and you can kind of focus more on just maybe one or two tasks instead of trying to focus on like 7 tasks.
Yo, I want to know, like, if I never heard none of your music, I'm just meeting you for the first time, like some of our audience members.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about you that I should play your music?
What is about me that you should play it?
Yeah, like I haven't heard none of your music, but why should I listen? Like, because we got a lot of new people. We got people in our viewing this right now, live in the stream. Shout out to City the Great. He's on Instagram. We got a few people on YouTube and a few people on Facebook, but they might not know you. They might not have been friends with Big Face to hear him sharing your music. So seeing you now, and now you have a chance, before we get into the music, because we're definitely going to get into the music, but what is it in this saturated field of music right now that we should stop what we're doing and hit play?
Well, I would say that, yes, with the quantity of music, I feel like a lot of times we're missing the quality of the music. And so one of the things that I pride myself on is trying to bring quality music. I don't rush any type of projects. I don't rush any type of bars. I don't rush production. I try to make sure that it feels and it sounds right. And I remember the sound of music that I really appreciated, when I was younger. And what I try to do is bring that sound. And so that sound, to me at least, encompass a lot of feeling and a lot of emotion, and something that you feel like you can connect to. I feel like music just had this sense of ownership and this sense of relatability and this sense of honesty in it. And I feel like I try to bring those characteristics to my music. So anything that you hear from me, it is true. You know, I don't lie in my music. I'm not just fabricating things to make it sound cool. I talk about my life. I try to be relatable. And I'm always trying to provide some type of overarching story or theme or message in the albums. And it's something that I feel like I like to do because I feel like there's other people who relate and connect with the life that I live. I'm just like anyone else. So I try to bring messages and themes and just stories to it that you can relate to. And yeah, man, and I just really, really care about the art and the quality of it. And I don't know if you guys maybe have realized this or noticed it yet, but I do it all. I don't curse in any of my music, so it's something that you can play. Yeah, it's something that you could play in front of anybody, and it's different vibes for all situations. But yeah, no profanity or no cursing in it or no promoting anything negative, but keeping it still real, relatable, and that you can feel. I try to make music that you can feel. And so if you feel like you missing that or you feel like those are things that you used to love, then I feel like, my catalog might be something that you might enjoy.
Nice. See, I'm pretty sure you probably didn't think you was gonna get asked that tonight, but but for the people, they need to hear that. Not only that, but for the artists need to be able to sell that shit. Because not everybody's gonna hit play. And somebody's gonna might tell you, yo, I got 30 seconds for you, man. What's up? Why should I take this? Why should I hit play on this email? And
he humbly said it too, because sometimes we get those artists who shout ask that question. They're like, "Cause I'm nice," and that turns people off too. But being too humble could turn people off too, because then they don't think, they don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? It's that thin line. It's that thin line that's crazy. But I think this is for everybody who's tapped in. Please go over to YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube page In the Studio with the RecBoys. Also go over to Facebook, hit the like button, tell a friend to tell a friend. But this is Shad's favorite part of the show, so I'm gonna let Shad get to it.
Real quick, let's shout out everybody that is in the chat. We got Rafiki, Carmelo, Equasia, Quay, what up? Me Nice is in the building. Tiffany, Finally TV. Gabe is chiming in from both spots. Appreciate you, Gabe. If you haven't noticed, I haven't shout out my ladies. Tea Time, Sam. I don't know if Sam is in there, and I don't know if Rashida or Ty is in the building, but Angie's in the building. Shout out to Angie. That's my people's too. But before we get into the trivia, my favorite part, I was sitting back last week, Thursday to be exact, and I'm anxious.
Jules, let me tell you what's gonna happen. I'm about ready to have to send the invoice out after this. I think Shad's about ready to do some bullshit.
Yeah, you might. No. Listen, no. The first one. No. Check this out. Because see, Jules, you laughing. I'm trying to plug you in on the low. I'm trying to plug you in on the low. Work with me.
I feel some foolery coming. I feel it in my spirit. But go ahead. I'm gonna let you get it off.
Okay. See, this is what I like. This is when I do this and I put on my cape and I do what I do. Real quick, I gotta shout out all my ladies all in one shot. All right, let's get it. Yo, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Peace time with Bozo. 7 p.m. tomorrow night also. Let's get activated with Sam. And then play Thursday night. That's like tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Thursday night is now officially ladies' night. DJ RecBoys shot. Now check this out. I played that now, right? I played that now so that now I can tap you in today's shows. Okay. Those are 3 and you don't curse. Do you know how dope that is? Like, see? Look at Chris. Chris got the invoice. I see.
Yeah, I'm sending them the invoice already right now. They just got like 30 seconds of promo on the show. See what I'm talking about, Jules? This shit is not free, King. You gotta pay.
No. You know what?
For free? Nah.
You know what though? They're part of the tribe. They good people.
Nah, they are people definitely.
And hopefully you can get in touch with them. They all got shows tomorrow night. Sam, shout out to Sam. Let's Get Activated podcast. We got Tea Time with Bunky. She's gonna enjoy the fact that you don't curse, you know. And we have Peaches and Blade. Those are our other big sisters. They get it in Thursday night. So you know, Thursday night is now officially ladies' night. If you guys try to coin that, Chris is definitely sending you the invoice. I'm telling you now. Do not play. I'm telling you now. But this is my favorite part of the game. We got on the rec trivia. We got 5 questions, right? Multiple choice. This week, I don't even know what I did this week. So we just gonna have to
oh shit.
No. We just gonna have to go in
that's
and
dope.
have a good time.
That's dope. Nah. But real quick, before you get into it, let the people know what it's on Friday.
Absolutely. Friday, 12 p.m. Not this Friday, but next Friday, noon. It is re-airing Wapter Radio, Wapter Music. That's in Guadalupe. We're in Culture Shock Radio. That is up north to Canada, and we are on Radio Farceo, Mexico, the country Mexico, Mexico City. So also we are in 192 different countries streaming. And Saturday night, this will replay. Look, it says right there on the screen. Blaze 'em Up Radio on the TuneIn app. You can check that out anywhere. Make sure you guys tap into the Village Global Network link. Go like and subscribe to those guys on Facebook. And they also have an app. Shout out to Senior G. Senior G is in the building, you know. But it's time for the trivia. Let's get it. Whose Sophomore album was released on April 25th, 1995? A, The Roots, B, Outkast, C, Junior Mafia, or D, Mobb Deep? 1995, guys. History. Let's get it.
I'm going with D.
Damn, you said that kind of confident, dude.
I'm going to go with C.
A, The Roots? All right, look. Frank said C.
Wait, he said which one he said, Sean? My bad.
What'd you say, A or D? Y'all both going with D?
I was going with C, but I feel like I should go with Cash Wreck. I feel like, yeah, he said it pretty quick, so.
No. I'm only thinking, I don't want to steer you wrong here, King. I don't want to steer you wrong. I'm only thinking Biggie came out in 93 or 94, right?
And that's what
I know. Yeah, and I know Mobb Deep was, so I'm just guessing on this one, I'll be honest with you, but there's a lot of people in the chat talking about C, C, D, A, and I missed a couple. They went by too quick, but
I'm going C. Yeah, I'm going C. I don't think it's Cash. I don't think it's The Roots. I think it's C, but I could be wrong.
All right, we're gonna find out. Let's find out.
D.
D. Mobb Deep. So listen, I gotta give you the speech. I see. Chris normally loses. No, I gotta give him the speech because he's starting off 0-1. Nigga. Start off 0-1 against you, my nigga. So I gotta give you the speech. No, I gotta give you the speech.
You ready?
I gotta give you the speech. Listen, Chris normally loses.
See, why?
All right. So I don't want to put no pressure on you.
Gotcha.
But you down 1-0.
Gotcha. Okay.
I check it. If you tie, you win.
Okay. All right. I gotta tap in.
Yeah, no.
Shout out Jacob. I see him out there tapped in. It's just crazy because as you're going, he's gonna tell you how to beat me. So
no, I'm not. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Make sure you just answer what he answered, and you go. There's no way for you to lose.
All right, next question. Let's go. Whose debut album was released on April 26th.
Oh, we already got this one.
No, was it a different date?
Nah,
hold on, I'm gonna find out right now. Yeah, there are different dates.
Oh, for real?
Ah, see, you automatically lose for that one. Now you automatically lose. Yeah, because I had to go back and check the dates. You want to answer anyway?
Yeah, 94. This one I'm gonna go see.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go see too.
Yeah, I think Biggie came out 90, 93, 94, and then they had that Junior Mafia one. Yeah, it's C. I think it's C.
I'm gonna go C. I think it's C too.
All right.
B.
Check it out. You can Google me. You can Google me.
In 94,
I was gonna say we gotta, yeah.
94.
I was thinking like Cass.
You want Google? Go ahead.
Nah, I'm not Googling you. You're not putting me full screen. Fuck out of here.
Yo, but Chris, you lost that anyway. Yo, Jules, don't even think about it. Don't hurt yourself because you look like you.
For some reason, I feel like because I'm thinking of no, you know what? That makes sense because Aquemini was what 97, 98. Aquemini was 98. That was the third album.
I mean,
so yeah, 94 would make sense.
All right, well, listen, it's one up anyway because he made me go back. When he said I gave the wrong question, yeah, so it's 1-1 right now. Listen, you're winning right now. Pay attention. You're winning right now.
You know, I try to be a man of it. I'll take the points, but I try to be a man of integrity. How did I get a?
No, listen, no, that's how the rules are.
That's
okay.
You watch Drink Champs? You watch Drink Champs? You know how Nori just makes his own? He makes his own rules up as they go.
It's my game.
Sean does what he wants to do.
Yeah, this is Uno at Shad's place. This is he got a house rules. Whatever you want to do.
We're in the studio.
Draw two, draw four, draw another two. Yeah,
absolutely.
Whatever.
I got draw 8.
Go ahead.
I got draw 8 over here. Right now is 1-1. All right.
That's my guy.
All right, let's get it. That's what you get for trying to play me, Chris. Who released Check Your Head, a groundbreaking album that fused punk, funk, and hip-hop elements on April 21st, 1992? A, the Beastie Boys, C, Run DMC. B, Run DMC, C, Public Enemy, or D, A Tribe Called Quest?
I don't think it's D or C, but I don't want to be wrong.
I'm going A.
I'm going A too. That was my first instinct was A.
A?
Yep,
so
that
hold
was my
on,
first gut instinct.
Finally TV said B. Beastie Boys. Vanessa
I make
said
sure Tuesdays go tap into Finally TV, tell them the RecBoys sent you.
Absolutely. Gabe, I missed you this week. Vanessa said A. Vanessa actually had the last one right too. Quay said B. Magda said A. You guys both said A. All right, let's get it. Let's see what happened. All right. 2 up. We got 2 more questions. If you tie, you win.
Real quick for Jacob. Jacob asked the question real quick. How we felt about Outkast in '94? In New York. It took a little while for us to catch on to it, but we started embrace it. I would say
in '94.
Yeah, a good couple months when Outkast came out because they was kind of different. It didn't hit us right away. In New York, you know what I mean? It took a couple months for us to but when that shit hit, it exploded in New York. Real talk.
What album was it? Was it ATLiens? Southern Listic?
I forget the name of the album.
No, I think ATLiens was their first one, right? And then Southern Playalistic, that one.
I think Southern Playalistic was the first. I think ATLiens, unless I'm tripping.
Yeah, no, because ATLiens is when I got on them. That's when I was like, oh, these guys are different.
ATLiens, I think, is second. Aquemini probably when it really took off for you guys.
No, Aquemini is when everybody the South had something to say then, huh?
Yeah, because that's when a lot of artists from New York started actually going down south, and you started getting the mixture of music. You know what I mean? But everything that was coming from down south took a couple months to get to us. Like it might have been bubbling already in down south, and vice versa in New York. What was bubbling for us in New York, I would come like to Florida 6-7 months later, and it was like the new shit in Florida. It was like, yo, that shit been out, but it just took that long in the circuit at that time because the internet wasn't really that prevalent and shit in that time frame. You know what I mean? But yeah, Shot, you ready for the next one? We'll be tied up.
Yeah, what is it? 2-2, right?
Yes.
Got you. Let's get it. Who released their album on April 4th, 1998 and featured collaborations with some of the biggest names in hip-hop, including Snoop and Fat Joe? A. Jay-Z, B. Ja Rule, C. Nas, or D. Big Pun?
I want to go Nas.
It's quiet.
It's gotta be I'm gonna go Ja.
Ja Rule in 98?
All right, Frank said B.
I'm gonna go Ja. It wasn't Jay. I don't believe it was Nas, and then it definitely wasn't. Pretty sure it wasn't Pun.
Oh, finally, TV said Big Pun. I don't know.
Maybe it is Pun.
Jacob said Nas.
Yeah, I'm going with Nas. I'm sticking with Nas. Because again, I'm thinking time frame. In what era? Who
I might flip my answer.
98? Okay.
All right, what's your answer?
I'm gonna go D.
You gonna go D, and Chris,
Yeah.
you going what?
I'm going C.
All right, let's go.
D. Look at that.
Yeah, so you got what? You down, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
You down. You down.
Oh man, and you know what?
Yeah,
I feel bad.
Nah, you won regardless.
No.
Even if
Not
you get
that,
this,
not even that, because I jumped on a Still Not a Player joint, which is Capital Punishment, and that was 90. I should have known that. I rapped over that. I should have known that. But yeah.
See?
Wow.
See?
Yeah.
See? Yeah, buddy. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, listen. Chris, you already lost.
Right, yeah. But we're gonna do because you put in the work, as you always say. We're gonna do the last joint.
I came this far. You know, let's get it. Last question. Name the album released on April 3rd, 1996, showcasing the Ghetto Boys' unique blend of gangster rap and social commentary. A, the Ghetto Boys, B, the Foundation, C, the Resurrection, and D, Making Trouble. I picked this question because this album came out on this day. So, this day in hip hop.
I don't even know this one. I'm gonna wait for some people to
I'm gonna go A. I'm gonna go A.
Frank said C.
Is it that obvious that with Ghetto Boys? Let's see.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I'm waiting for Vanessa because Vanessa she got everyone right.
Vanessa been hitting. Vanessa got me for a shirt. She got us for a shirt. She was clicking. Frank got us for a shirt too.
Right. Well, Vanessa ain't answering. All right. I'm gonna go. What you said, Jules?
I just said C.
I'm going A. That was my first answer, was A.
You going A? I'm going with Frank. I'm going C.
All right, let's get it.
C. Good looking, Frank.
So, all actuality, you tied. Vanessa said she didn't know that one.
Oh, Vanessa.
Yeah. But you won. So once again, Chris is lost. See what I told? See, I just want. Sometimes I gotta put the pressure on to let you know what's at stake here. You don't want to be the one who gives him the win. Like I'm just saying, you don't want to be the one.
Even if he wins, he loses. Even if he wins, he loses. I get it now. All right,
yeah.
I get it.
It's just to have fun, man. Honestly, it's really to have fun. But then some guests really be like, "Yo, damn, Shy really trying to get Chris to lose." It's just really honestly break the ice, have fun. Because the next part of the show is my favorite part of the show. This is where we're gonna play. I sent Shy 2 of your joints. He's gonna play 2 of your joints. I don't know what particular order. And this is where the people who you don't know is gonna be able to tell you if they're liking the joint. They're gonna type in REC. For us, REC is reaching everything conceivable. That's what we do over here. We catch rec. Every day we get up, we reach everything conceivable. So that means that joint is dope. If they put in rec, WRECK Jules, that means they're not feeling it's a car wreck.
Got it.
Absolutely. Real quick, let's shout out everybody that's in the chat. We got Aquasia, Tiffany, Frank, Finally TV, Magda, Vanessa, Jacob, Jamal. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. If you could like, share real quick, let everybody know this is the show where we are catching wreck, or it's gonna be a wreck. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Shout out to Finally TV. Gabe is going live, I think, tonight. Right? He's going live tonight.
But damn, I don't want to get the wrong time.
I think so.
8 or 9 o'clock.
So.
8 or 9 o'clock. It's tonight, but it's either 8 or 9 o'clock. One of those.
All right, well, check this out real quick.
Man, what's this? In the studio with the RecBoys on Finally TV. Go ahead and grab their merch everywhere. Check out their page, In the Studio with the RecBoys. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Check them out. Like, follow, subscribe. Y'all enjoy the rest of the show.
Hey Jules, man, I don't know if you remember, but you remember the first time you played me your music, bro, and we sat in the car and I cried because I didn't even know you can rap. You remember that, bro?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that's that Jules that I need, man. I need that in this new project, bro. I needed to give that feeling, bro. That's the feel that I'm going for.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Yeah, straight up.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Yeah, most definitely.
I got one right here.
What up, though? Polk County know I got love for. Coming from the dirty with the mud flows. I keep it too nasty, can't scrub those. Need TLC as far as scrub goes. Done, bro. Whole little scheme is a duffel. You're done for the flow, though. Break it to the knees like a stub toe. When they make the beat and got it poppin' when I finally heard the subs go. Let me get it back. You run from a challenge, we'll be into that. Even way back when I used to push the act down 544 Corey when I tried to rap with her. Swear she was bad in my bag just to get her. Met her in the summer, barely lasted a winter. She hit us and she laughed at the fact I remember. Speaking of my past, my pad picked the pictures. That was a segue. Eyes on the crown, better make way. But don't come around looking for a payday. Avoiding dead weight to the top like it's leg day. The roof ahead, hundreds in my headspace. I curve you if I think I got your peg straight. The version's coming first if you came late. Had to grow with the man, it's a mandate. Better know that duh. Got posts saying, boy, that's a go right there. I do my best when the odds seem so unfair. I stay ballin' like a man who can't grow back here. Yeah, I got her screaming out, Lord. Yes, Lord. My prime mate for sure, like all fours. Here to claim what's mine and less yours. I've been on the real ways, get on board. And let's ride out to them traffic jam thoughts have to climb out. Like how I take the stories that I rhyme about and put the world in my corner like it's time out. Yeah, cause them is beneficial. Can help brain like this, something that's beneficial. Just call it how I see it, like the boy beneficial. I win and earn strikes without blowing any whistles. Just know that I do damage galore. Been stuck on the feeling of me wanting more. The glass is how empty, the more that I pour. I'm sober the most, but I'm drunk off a law. But ain't we all? That's why I'm serving heat to any who get involved. Pull a raw flick, you gon' have to fend me off. I get dialed in quick, you just gotta make the call. Gone.
You already know what it is. DJ RecBoy shot. Mr. Catch Rec. We got the one and only Jules in the building. Very clean and authentic with the presence, lyrical display. You're on the clock. This should be Grammy nominated. The beat was hella fire. Love the beat. I'm just going through fire. This fire. T-Time said very good. Magda said rec. Real talk. This is the part of the show where I got to cordially invite you to the All Rec wrap up. Kristen, and tell you that if you get 3 RECs, that we invite you to a little freestyle, whatever you want to do, end of the year celebration. And what we do is we let you pick the beat. We let you talk about how you ended your year. You know, do it whatever style you want to do a little video, and then we go through it at the end of the year. So you have been invited. Hopefully you accept the challenge, because even though it's all for fun, people, MCs, they watch and they see who's on here. So they like, yo, listen, I got to get it in because I know this brother over here is going to get it in. So definitely you are invited. Hopefully you accept the challenge. Do you accept the challenge?
So I want to make sure I'm understanding. So you're saying I get a beat and then I do a verse over it and we do it at the end of the year?
No, what you do is you pick the beat, right? You write, you do whatever you want to do, but it's to wrap up the year. It's whatever you want to talk about. But we're gonna play it at our rec wrap up. And during the rec wrap up, we're gonna play not only yours, everybody throughout the year who received all recs on our show. Some people don't receive all recs.
Gotcha.
You know,
Okay.
or at least three. Three.
So every artist who got 3 recs on their videos automatically get invited back at the end of the year. So they get to spit a 16 to a beat of their choice. All we ask is that they record it, they send it to us, and every artist that we heard on the show throughout the year, we call it the All Rec Wrap Up. So everybody who reached everything conceivable that year here in the studio with the RecBoys, we invite them back for that freestyle.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. For sure. I just want to make sure I was understanding correctly. But yeah.
Basically, it's what you're doing right. What you're doing right now. So we had Cool Kim on last year from the UMCs. I don't know if you know who the UMCs are, but he joined last year, and what he basically did was he recycled some of his material. So something that he had put out previously, he sent it over to us. Just at the end of it, he went and recorded something extra on it for us, and it was kind of dope. We had a couple dope, well-known artists.
City the Great.
Show.
Shout out to
City the Great. He was
on
going at the other artists, and I don't even know how he knew who was on the rec wrap up, because we don't announce it. We kind of just start when it's coming to the end of the year. That's when we start promoting. Oh, this is gonna be the artist. Boom, 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 boom. And he knew every artist that was on there. He had a little bar for them on there, and it was great. It was just dope. It was dope.
It was a good time. And don't forget Bottom Line. Shout out to Bottom Line.
Yeah, Bottom Line.
Yo, listen. He from Queens and he goes by the Bar General. I don't know if you in tune with Bottom Line, but yeah. Listen, anybody that goes by the name Bar General, you might want to go check out. Just yeah. But we have another video. Shout out to everybody that gave their opinion. That was super, super dope. We have another one for you. So real quick, share the live. If you are not subscribed to the YouTube page, go subscribe. I'm telling you now, you're gonna want to subscribe because soon we're gonna have some dope shit for you. So subscribe now. But let's get into it. You already know DJ RecBoy Shad, Mr. Catch Rec, long live Jules. Let's get into it, all right?
Cultural entertainment, sucker.
RecBoys. Yeah. I'ma try to go all the way through on this one. Check. Look. Geronimo. Hit a brain a wave when the tide is low. Try to keep your head above sea, like the honor roll. If you never counting on me, tell me what you counting for. Bass loud, windows down, screaming now. Geronimo. Trigger man Jay. Illest, I don't care what any man say. Watch the kid whip up the magic like I live the Amway. This so instrumental, I can let minute hand play with every minute span. Many say I've been a man. Hey, I'm not a pop star, but hope this star pop off. It's funny how that counterfeit, something like a knockoff. I'm coming from the hood, the place where some wouldn't get dropped off. Where they ain't talking Django, where they say to knock your block off. Take that, put the Diddy voice on, tell them, take that. Ain't gotta sell the flow to find a goal, I pour an A-track. My profit ain't determined by the money that I make back. Promissory note stash, where I place my faith at. Geronimo, hit a brain a wave when the tide is low. Try to keep your head above sea, like the honor roll. If you never counting on me, tell me what you counting for. Bass loud, windows down, screaming now, Geronimo. Back for the first time, back by guys on the front line. Coalition of thinkers inspired to feel the gold mine. Double L the empire, 40K get a cosign. Plans of global expansion be popping off in no time. call it showtime. I play the floor general, kick it to whoever's worthy of scot-free at the minimum. They send around Kareem while my position too pivotal, and I be at my sickest whenever I reach my pinnacle. Don't be too cynical, this is never the MO. Just set aside the lines when I dive in the info. Position on my guys for the prize from what my pen wrote, and drop the tape and watch them relate to it like Kinfo. Geronimo, hit a brain a wave when the tide is low. Try to keep your head above sea like the honor roll. If you never counting on me, tell me what you counting for. Bass loud, windows down, screaming now, Geronimo. Incinerating bars, incinerating your squad. We cut from a different cloth, you insinuating the scars. Assimilation, no patience for imitating the odds. Divine deliberation, don't mistake a click like ours. We spaced out, line these stars, cause a buzz can send them light years. But 2 years been claiming the man in the city was right here. Before the non-believers, it's obvious that you life feel. Cause sleeping on the man in your dreams can turn to nightmares. Let's wake them up, no time for mistaken luck. Oh no egos, just reload and say what's up. All you people is like peepholes, not seeing much. As far as East goes, these free throws with Mike in the clutch. Boy, Geronimo, hit a brain a wave when the tide is low. Try to keep your head above sea like the honor roll. If you never counting on me, tell me what you counting for. Bass loud, windows down, screaming now, Geronimo. I bet this hit anime. I got them drawn to these cartoons like anime. No cursing the change I made a lifestyle back in the day. Made me think, what can I say to now? What can I say? This deserves a reaction vid with a capture rate. A capture match instruction, I'll capture catch with a matching pick. Who you fooling claiming your life is an action flick? I know they told you to play your role, but who you acting with? Boy, cut it out, we dumbing out. A New York state of mind equipped with a southern mouth. Chris Tucker said it best, is this what y'all want? You ain't left the bandwagon yet, well this the jump off point. Screaming Geronimo, hit a brain a wave when the tide is low. Try to keep your head above sea like the honor roll. If you never counting on me, tell me what you counting for. Bass loud, windows down, screaming now, Geronimo. Yeah, Geronimo. Boy, Geronimo. Yeah, and I say it one more time and I do it just fine. Boy, Geronimo, hit a brain a wave when the tide is low. Try to keep your head above sea like the honor roll. If you never counting on me, tell me what you counting for. Bass loud, windows down, screaming now, Geronimo. Yeah. Let me hear that back.
You already know what it is. DJ RecBoys Shy, Mr. Catch Rec, the one and only long live Jules. Listen. Fire. Listen, I don't want to say I'm surprised, but I'm overwhelmed by what my business partner has brought to the show.
Yo, they call me Jules. They call me A&R Rec, but my partner's not understanding this shit.
That's when keeping it real goes wrong.
A&R Rec out here in these streets.
That's when
my partner ain't
real
understanding
goes wrong. No. Listen, listen. I'm gonna give you. I gotta give him his props though. Listen, no. I gotta give him his props because no, he came correct. Both joints, official, great beat selection, great flow. Way to stay in the pocket, way to dump that shit off without cursing. Excuse my language, Bunky, forgive me. But this was, listen, I was entertained. I was definitely entertained. I'm gonna definitely check for you. I know people tuned in are definitely gonna check for you. Speaking of checking for you, let the people know how they can get a hold of you. The homie Jacob said, yo, he might be able to get you some features. He was very in tune. He was in here.
He actually has a podcast of his own too. Definitely Jacob, hit me up so I can link y'all together. He's part of the Village Global Network. So the Village Global Network is like 27 different podcasts in one network.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? So when you get the possibility, some of these guys might hit you up, so you're getting like the little circuit of all these podcasts, and all of them in different areas. So we in New York and Florida, we spread across the different states. There's another one in New York, FM radio station I like to plug you with it up in New York as well. Jacob, he's somewhere down south. So it's a nice little network. I mean, hopefully they reach out to you because Jacob's definitely feeling you. Definitely a dope dude, positive dude as well. So, but
Yeah.
Jules.
Nah, hold on. You gotta tell the people real
Yeah.
quick where they can check you at, where they can find you at, where they can download the music.
Yes, man. First and foremost, thank you for you guys for having me on and reaching out again from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. Thank you for everybody who was giving the feedback. It's humbling, and I really appreciate it. It's just a major blessing. But yeah, you can find me on all socials at Long Live Jules. So LONGLIVEJULES. Long Live Jules. That's on Instagram, TikTok, whatever the case may be. Facebook, I'm on there as well. So Long Live Jules. And yeah, on all streaming services, Spotify, just type in Jules. The song that you just heard was called Geronimo. So if you type in Geronimo, Jules, or the first song was I4 Flows, type that in, I4 Flows or Jules, it'll come up. But yeah, but that's my my social. So that's where you can find me at. And again, I truly appreciate you guys having me on and letting me, share my music with you guys and your platform and audience.
Absolutely. Yo, real quick, I need my drop, so let everybody know who you rocking with, homie.
Yo, this is Jules, man, and I'm rocking with In the Studio with the RecBoys. Best, I don't want to call it podcast, but best show on the planet.
Nice. Definitely appreciate that, homie. Yo, listen, I gotta give you your flowers along with my business partner. You guys teamed up tonight. Was a dope show. Hopefully our viewers appreciated what we brought to you, what my business partner brought to you tonight. Hopefully you could tap into the Village Global Network and we can get you out there, man. We can help, this actually gets plays. So this gets spins. Yeah, no, absolutely. It gets spins back on YouTube. We get spins on our Facebook page. We do check this week. We're gonna have clips and highlights of tonight's show, so you can always share that. Shout out to my lovely sister; she's in the building. Thank you. But also, we're in 192 different countries. Not this Friday, but next Friday noon, we're gonna be live in Canada. Culture Shock Radio. We're gonna be live in Guadalupe. Raptor Music. We're gonna be live in Mexico. Radio for Sale, and then Saturday, Chris, right? Blaze them up, tune in at
radio.
8 p.m. So we're gonna get spins, man. We're gonna get the word out. We're gonna let the people know, man. They need to get in tune. We got some super dope. We got a diamond in the rough, and it's not even in the rough. Is they haven't seen you. Once they see you and hear you, oh, it's to the moon. I believe that. So keep doing what you're doing, brother. We definitely appreciate you having you on the show, blessing us with your time and your God-given talent. And
Thank you.
Listen, all rec wrap up. It comes quick. All right. So every now and then tap into the show because people get they people get their 3 recs. So and tonight you lit it up. They're gonna watch and say, oh, word, Jules. I bet. Son did it without cursing. Word, I bet. So definitely appreciate your time, King. And we wish you nothing but the best and success. So
Thank you.
All right, my guy. Appreciate you. Easy.
All right. Appreciate it, guys. Take care.
Dope show, homie. How you feel about it?
Dope, man. Listen, I was intrigued by him as an artist to start off with. You know what I mean? Like I said, I went and checked the social media and was doing my little homework on him. But I was intrigued off of that. You know what I mean? For the artists, real quick, who've been hitting me up, man. If I'm not getting back to you, is because it's probably not a fit for the show. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. You know what I mean? And for the artists,
I gotta turn my hat back around.
Yeah. I'm just keeping
Go ahead,
it a buck with you.
it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? If you've been hitting me and I ain't responding, or if you hit me and I have responded and I ask you for certain stuff, so I go check your music out. I do screen everybody who's on the show. everybody just don't get on the show. And I'm not saying we the shit, and I don't mean that by any way possible, but I'm trying to bring the people good quality artists, producers, actors, models, whatever. I want the people out there working. Honestly, there might be artists up here who don't make good music, but his grind, his hustle, his fucking persistence, his consistency is that of what we're looking for, and we'll bring him on the show. Like, you know what I'm saying? So again, we're screening everybody. So if I'm not getting back to you, if you're not providing the right information,
I didn't know you were screening people. I thought,
nah, I don't give a fuck.
don't see that's crazy, dude.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, B. It's not about the money, and we do charge artists to come on the show. It's not a money grab. It's not a money grab by any means. You know what I mean? The money, honestly, is just paying for itself. And honestly, it's not even enough because we're coming out of pocket anyway. Just keep it a buck with y'all. Like, you know what I mean? So it's not for that. It's honestly, we're looking for people out here working, people out here grinding, people wanting to achieve more. We're not looking for the guy who's doing this shit as a hobby or the female who's doing this as a hobby. In whatever entertainment you're doing, kick rocks. We're going right. We're stepping right over you. We're looking for the people out here working and grinding. But shout up next week. So we had the week before, we had the homie Jay Dilla. Salute to Jay Dilla. We had somebody cancel on us next week, right? So I had to put in a phone call. You know what I mean? I figured we had Jay Dilla on the week before, so why not call her the homie Naija Chanel? So next week, we got Naija Chanel coming in the building. It's gonna be crazy. She's been out here working. Like, I think we had on the show 2 years. She's been out there grinding the whole time. Content, music every day. You know what I mean? Working hard, consistently perfecting her craft. You know what I mean? So next week, make sure y'all tap in 7 p.m.
Nah, that's super dope. Shout out to everybody that tuned in, rocked with us. Jacob Anderson, Equasia. Who else we had? Carmelo, Tiffany, Frank, Rafiki. Shout out to everybody that rocked out with us. We definitely appreciate you guys. We can't do this without you guys. You know, I mean, I like talking to my homie. It's just super dope that he could bring some super dope talent and we could watch some good quality videos, because when I pick the videos, y'all be slamming my videos. Y'all be car crashing my videos. Yo, it don't even be my videos and y'all be ready to fight me. It just be shit that I be finding on the net. So it is what it is, you know. But Chris is screening. So anytime Chris books somebody, you got to know it's going to be super dope. I give anybody a chance.
As long as they out here working, it don't have to necessarily be the best artist or the best videographer, whatever. I got to see some motion in what they're doing. And I'm going to their page, I'm checking their social media. I'm doing all that. Like,
I've seen some work that people are grinding and they're putting out videos. They're spending their money to make the videos.
And it can be a car wreck.
It is. And if I tell them
to come here, I would let them come on the show.
I don't even want them to come on the show. I just want to play their video. And in that way, no, because in that way, it's easier for me to explain to them that it's not me, homie. I don't have no reason when I tell you, yo, homie, that's not it. Don't get mad at me. This is what the people gonna say. I represent the people. I'm the voice of the people. The people. I don't make the people's decision. Right. You get what I'm saying? I just tell the people. I just tell them what the people are saying. You know. But listen, definitely a dope show. I had a good time with you tonight. Thank you for a dope artist, a dope guest, somebody that's really focused and really on their grind. That's what Reaching Everything Conceivable is about. That's what we're about. So shit, man. If he didn't do everything himself, I would fucking try to sign this guy. This guy is unbelievable. Like, no, I'm just keeping it a buck, my man. Like, listen, after the interview, because I do this on purpose. Like, I don't listen to the music. All this shit is new. So when I'm listening to it, I'm like, damn, this motherfucker does everything for himself. I can't even offer him nothing. He's doing it all. He's literally doing it all. So shout out to you once again. Shout out to Long Live Jules, our guest. If you missed any of this, go check the replay, YouTube, all spots where you can get your podcast. Will be up within the next 3 days. Tune in app, Blaze 'em Up Radio, Saturday, 8 p.m. And this replay is not this Friday, but next Friday, noon. Wapter Music, that's in Guadalupe. Culture Shock Radio in Canada, and Radio for Seo in Mexico City. That is our time. We love you guys. We'll be back next week. You already know. We out, Rec Boys. Easy. Deuces.